Game is.
Oh, I'll turn off all these fans, actually. That might be a good
Alright,
idea.
we'll try it again.
While we start recording. No, it's fine. This is good.
Hello and welcome to Batman Without the Fans.
This is just shows how real it's gonna be.
Because it's gonna get real today.
So, yeah, we are playing Telltale's Batman, which is pretty good. I enjoyed it. So I have played these, but my friend Dylan here hasn't. So he's going to go in blind.
Going in blind, just like a blind Batman character.
Yes. Which actually reminds me, while we're on settings, go down to save files, or up to save files, and give yourself save 2 there.
Whoa!
So that'll be good too, yes. Alright, and I think that's it. We should be ready to move on out. Realm of Shadows, yep.
Let's start by spending some of Arden's money.
No comment on that.
Oh,
on how that would go.
First off, what bat tech color do we use?
That is entirely up to you. I can tell you which color I picked.
I'm just going to use blue because I feel like it's
okay.
The best proper.
I went with red, but I think
it's because you're a Sith Lord.
Yeah, exactly. But I think in retrospect, or maybe I went with purple. I don't remember. Solid choice either way. But blue works.
Today in Batman.
Well, so I personally have enjoyed Telltale's games before, having played quite a few at this point.
I have never played one.
That's just the cap for the thing over there.
That's a lie. I've played several of them.
You've played Walking Dead, and like season 1 for sure.
Yeah, and I played the first episode of Walking Dead season 2.
Okay.
And I played Wolf Among Us.
Oh, okay. So you played all of that.
Yeah, that one was really good.
Oh, so then the only one that I haven't played that you haven't is...
I played Borderlands.
Borderlands is a lot of fun.
I never played Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones is not a lot of fun, but had its moments, I guess. I don't know if I'd recommend that to you. I don't think it's worth your time necessarily. Especially as a fan of the books. Well, way to go!
This is not for the
kid
I just bought this game for.
Oh, this is rated mature, by the way.
Well, that's how the parents find out.
And while we will try to avoid swearing,
This is rated T for trying.
This, yeah, there is some pretty brutal stuff, including that guy.
Don't elect Harvey Dent. Things will go bad.
But okay, just
show. Bring the whole goddamn place down. Focus.
Yes.
Be out of here before anyone can stop.
Cell shaded because the Legend of Zelda taught them nothing.
Yeah. Now I really like this scene, but the only downside is having played Arkham City, where you're fighting guys that look almost identical to this. I kept going into Arkham City mode where I'm like punch, punch, punch.
In what world does no one see this happen and it's not like, Johnny! Oh my god, guys, Johnny! Where to get the paramedics? Everyone just kind of ran past him oh, I gotta press the elevator button, I don't want to wait.
This is Gotham, and like, at this point you would probably
I saw my mother like this morning.
Oh god, like, we have to get ready for the 50 other dead people we're about to
he's
find.
dead just like every other one of my friends.
But you are right. And this is actually supposed to be early on in Batman, so people should be going like...
I can tell because Gordon's got all his hair color.
Yeah.
I've heard stories, Sent 3 home in an ambulance.
Bruce looks pretty young too.
Body bags.
No wonder I see him.
Dead. Hey, you ever seen him? Yeah, Gotham Zoo.
And Harvey Dent is, perfectly fine.
Looks like a handsome young man. Probably could make a good career in modeling.
Nothing to worry about.
Wow,
there.
look, it's blue! Just like we picked!
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't want that to be yellow. That's just silly.
Unfortunately, then there's the scene where Batman's computer glitches and everyone's has to turn yellow.
Oh, no one wants yellow. Kids, if you picked yellow, press pause and go to quit. Go back and correct your decision.
What is that?
Because that was the first one in Telltale and you made the wrong one.
Now that guy could have gotten out of the way, but then he wouldn't. He wouldn't have. It wouldn't have been as dramatic.
I feel like Batman is kind of doing this the wrong way. Oh no, it was all a dream after all.
He's doing it great with flashbacks. Or flash forward.
No one else will. Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. As for you, a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Let him go.
Oh yeah. So because I've made all of this,
Let's be Death
all
Wish
the
Batman.
decisions are yours. Okay. If that's the attitude you want to take for this,
Let's be Punisher Batman.
I hear decisions do actually affect certain things based on what they've said, but they say that every time, so we'll see how this goes.
Wow, in my playthrough, Batman didn't eat Alfred.
That'd be funny if you could do like the Fallout range of choices, where like, you could be like completely sociopath or like perfectly moral good. Just like, I'm gonna focus on charity.
You know what game might be able to do well with a Telltale treatment? Metal Gear Solid. What the hell am I doing?
That'd be interesting. Oh yeah, you gotta move the cursor into the middle.
Because when you think about it, they just want to be a cutscene with that game anyways.
That would work, and I get exactly what you're saying. Especially these days, with all the length. I have no idea what's going on with Metal Gear Solid, because I know Kojima got like drawn out.
The new one coming out features zombies, and the guy that got kicked out, who like invented it, is basically like, yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Okay. Well, that sounds great. I know they have a deal with Telltale, that is, has a deal with Marvel for next year, which I was surprised to hear is still happening based on the presence of this game, but apparently Telltale can just do both. I have no idea what that's going to be about, but there's like a lot of interesting potential. Alright. Well, you've disarmed...
You can't pick it back up.
Yeah.
I know you're trying to create a
Pulling glass out of your back. Oh, if you hear sirens, people cheering...
That's because there's a riot outside. In
There-
Canada, we just had an election.
Of all the days we chose to record it, we happened to fit on a parade. And it's caused you no end of suffering because
It's
of
a
it.
parade to the snow god.
Yeah.
That's what we do here in Canada.
Yeah. Yon Deer, the snow troll.
We sacrifice reindeers and beavers.
Well, I think you're bearing the lead there. And children, we also
Children.
have to
We beat
kill
them to death
100.
with hockey sticks.
Yeah, but you know, you don't have to participate if you don't want to.
And then we drink beer. You Americans might know that as water.
I do hear. Oh, I don't know if I should tell you this, but it's difficult to fail in this particular episode, apparently. Which isn't to say it's impossible, but yeah. But one thing that does happen is, yeah, so like you're filling that meter, I don't know if you saw it in the bottom right, left. But that lets you do a special finishing blow, which I'm pretty sure is what you're doing right now. Kapow! Blammo! Swing!
Shawing.
Comic book sound effects. Man, I would love this game if that happens at one point, but I don't think they're going for that tone.
Sorry, the Wayne's World tone?
Well, I'm...
Look out for that saw! It sucks and it cuts!
I meant the classic Batman's tone, but...
Ah, yes. The,
Wayne's World would have been even better.
the quintessential gadget that doesn't really look like any gadgets that actually exist and will have one basic function, such as storage.
The storage device.
Or encryption.
What about the elevator going up? That is supposed to be like...
Catwoman miscalculated and was crushed to death by the elevator. This game would take a sudden turn.
Or just fell.
You would be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you.
This is what we need, another Batman origin lecture.
Yeah. Oh, just you wait.
It's gonna make him wear that shirt made of paper?
Yeah.
Where was she hiding that crowbar?
I think it was strapped to her back, because I do remember wondering that. But I don't know protect. But up her butthole
Doesn't belong to you.
seems like a plausible.
Edgy!
Broke the law.
Well, where else is it supposed to go?
Cut the shit. The law.
How come I don't get to pick how we lecture Catwoman?
Squeeze into a suit. Tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in hiding.
The city needs protecting.
I am in the hunt down people as you.
So that
They
makes
can't do something.
She'll remember that!
Sounds fun.
Batman's voice sounds a little weird because he's like, he has this voice mod thing going on.
Right.
I don't know, it's different.
I hope that when you talk to Alfred, because he's old, it says, Alfred probably won't remember that. Kick her right in the head.
Okay.
Look, I'm Batman, Arden.
But yeah, for a lot of this, I did go into Arkham mode where it's like, hit it as fast as you can, Batman, go! It's like, oh, you have to wait. It's all Q2E, QTE all the time. Which actually works a little better than quick time events that happen like in the middle of other gameplay.
Punched her right in the eye.
You got scratched.
Well, that'll stop him.
I do like that. Just the news copter around. Gets in the middle of things.
Well, she's pregnant, she's not anymore.
That's an interesting place for your brain to go, but
I wouldn't be so sure.
that's
Well, that's an annoying little piece of equipment.
oh, well, you know, there you go. It actually did come into play a couple times there. Now that I think about it, because that's what you used to get out the elevator.
You know, I feel like one of them would have broken something by now. And more
Yeah.
so Catwoman, because she's
when he
not
just
wearing
grabbed
armor.
her like that and slammed her into the floor enough to dent that vent. Yeah, I agree.
I like when I press the wrong button and he doesn't notice.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I meant. There's just a good amount of that.
There's a good
The
old
stakes
fix
have never
again.
been higher. But you're Batman.
Ah,
so.
they all punching each other at the same time. Oh, no, we didn't.
They do get better at that.
As in their fist punch together at the same time?
As in what you do will actually matter in bigger fight scenes. But not so much in this episode, for whatever reason. She said, I swear.
Oh, we have to edit that out.
No, we're not doing that. It's hard enough to do it when it's our voices, but
Oh no.
that's why, you know, this game's rated mature.
Shot by a cop.
Bad things might be said.
Must be America.
To be fair, I was surprised that Gordon could like hold them off from shooting the two that like costume people fighting on a rooftop.
Apparently not.
Uh,
I screwed that one up. Oh, apparently the game decided to be generous. Or we killed her. maybe if you shoot it properly, she doesn't
the game
fall off the building.
doesn't do every no. That'd be hilarious. This would be a really detailed like you lose death scene. Although I give the game so much props if they did that. Some of the Game of Thrones death scenes were actually very elaborate. I will give them that much. Oh shit. Now do you catch
And
it?
oh, I tried to press it. I thought for a second he wasn't gonna. Plot twist.
Maybe it was a choice, and you were just like, no, I'm good. Alright. You saved the girl.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Who put you up to this? Answer me or I let go.
Ah.
But you won't. You're not that kind of guy.
Yeah.
Oh, can we let go? Damn it.
Not if she lets go first. And she stole your grappling hook.
On the future train.
But look, it's blue. Because it's yours.
Ah, now she'll be blue the rest of the game. Wow. Custom.
Custom built
I
shenanigans.
feel like I'm built in.
Your choices matter. Like that choice more than any other.
That's a much harder
It's
fight.
the most important one.
The tombstones.
And then later,
Legacy.
like, the Joker will do different things to you depending on what color your gadgets are. Be like, oh, blue. No.
Time to save the city.
I am hoping he doesn't show up in this game.
I bet he will. Because it was him all along. Just when you thought they
Not
were
that there's
thinking outside
anything
the
against
box.
the Joker, but like the last There's been a lot of Batman games, all of that. And we all know how great the Joker was during Suicide Squad.
I don't know what's that.
Me neither. I'm sure it was great though.
I heard it was awful.
Together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city.
Alright. Oh, are you looking for cops?
My campaign backer to the president's applause, he was, well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Welcome to Wayne Manor. I made that choice for you.
Hello and welcome to Comic Island.
We've all made ourselves very comfortable. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support.
I said hi, Bruce, on my playthrough.
Together,
Wow.
we will
Because
change.
he said hi, Bruce, and then everyone laughed. But this time they just applauded for you. And I'm sorry, because of that, you're going to lose this game.
Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got
Harvey
lost
Dent is
on
also
the
very
way
big
here.
in this game.
Where were you? I knew
Bigger than
you were
Batman.
moving billionaire angle. Sooner we make nice with the donors, sooner
I
everyone.
kind of like the way they designed Bruce Wayne.
You know, when you're pulling a double, no one came here tonight to see me. I want to see the Bruce Wayne.
Like, the game looks pretty good, all things
And
considered.
I can see him just fine from here.
Looks like The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker.
Yeah, but it looks less like,
Potential donors.
I don't know, because it's cartoony, it's a lot easier. It doesn't get into the uncanny valley as much, I find.
Grease, they're the wheels. If you're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham, please for
That's
families.
good.
Making the real choice.
Just stonewall him.
Courage before facing your adoring public. This will help you too.
Remember, silence is always a valid option in these games.
You'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. Terrible.
That's right. Silence is always a valid option.
Or so. All right. How about a new face for Gotham? You.
That can't come around and bite him in the ass.
I see what you did there.
Now he won't end up with a name like the Crime Master. They might call him Face Guy
Yeah, or One Face. Because he only has...
or Crime Face
Or Tommy Lee Jones.
or Put a Dent in Crime Face.
Come on.
Or put some crime face. But that...
They should have made
Would-
one of the
wouldn't that make
slogans.
him like-
Criminals beware!
Wouldn't that make him like a superhero though? Or is he going to be Batman's like sidekick?
I believe he would be a more appropriate sidekick
Okay.
than a 12-year-old boy who
That's
hangs out in
true.
your cave.
Wait until he shows
I'd
up.
like to introduce you to Bob and Regina Seller.
Wonder if a pedophile's ever said that when caught. Did anyone question Batman for hanging out with Robin? Yes. A lot of people.
I don't know if that defense would work.
No, it would not work at all. But I'm sure you know someone who would have
I'm
said
not
it.
sure. Like, maybe the judge would be really into Batman. We actually kind of like this. We kind of have a drum line going to our commentary now. I don't know if people will be able to hear that or not, but I kind of hope so.
What happens if you don't make any choices in this game and just hit Y every time?
There is a version of this, like a playthrough, called Silent Batman, and it's him like never responding to the queue time events unless like he would die, and always being silent. So you could find out, and I think a lot of people are just sort of like, oh, well, then they have to like awkwardly go around things, and then Bruce does say things.
Uh-oh, now he's got to say something.
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby.
How dare you?
Age? Seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save the city. And it's a dangerous
no.
mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
Harvey Dent is our best shot.
There you go.
Put him in the
That's
room with
good.
anyone for 15 minutes and
That's just playing up to the
He's
politics.
gonna need more than that, son.
Now they'll vote for him.
Yeah, exactly. And it's
We're
like,
setting him up for failure.
Don't worry.
and I know
I am not doing
Harvey
this.
Dent has a lot of crazy ideas about building a wall around Gotham,
Dangerously
and
unsecure Arkham Asylum.
like
Deporting all of the
State-of-the-art
costume
mental health
freaks.
facility.
registering all immigrants and
It will be dedicated
Just,
to Thomas and Martha West.
you know,
in the hopes that
all the
they-
other stuff that's come out about him, but I think he's going to be best forgotten.
Parents did for this city.
And he's gonna have awful looking hats. So everybody looks like a 50-year-old man with cancer.
Yeah,
Because that's what you want to look like.
let's make Gotham great again, guys. With awful hats.
If only that
But they're blue because you chose blue
with
at the
right
beginning.
treatment, maybe
It'd be funny if they just never everything, like, everything's slightly more blue.
Harvey is the one who's been behind the project.
I didn't even get to design my character.
Him is a vote
true.
for the memory of my parents.
You'll never truly have free choice unless you can make Bruce like 3 feet tall, a woman,
I wanted to be a dwarf.
purple hair,
Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
and then like dialogue changes depending on how tall you make Bruce.
I was gonna be a shadow priest dwarf.
Oh, that would have been great. You could speak Drow, and it would be able to cast Fairy Flight
Well, hello.
at will.
Harvey
I bet it's Catwoman.
Next, Mayor, I'm eager to know you.
Don't be silly.
Oh, it's not. Never mind.
It's Vicky Bill, ace reporter,
Private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
the only journalist in Gotham.
Ask a few questions. Do you, Mr. Wayne?
With something growing up her nose, or maybe this is a shadow. I do mind actually. I'm just gonna start being a dick.
That would be a great
If you're not on the list,
choice for you, actually.
To be a dick?
Well, I was gonna say, what's up your nose?
We'll talk tomorrow.
I would,
Wish you could type a custom dialogue.
We've got some
and then you send it out, and then the voice actors get paid live to facilitate a response. And
Yes.
that's how they could get paid enough for them to no longer be on strike.
Actually, it's lipstick. Oh, no wonder you were late. Say no more. Excuse me, Bruce. Another guest has arrived. I'm sure they'll call the bar. I may want to meet this one personally, sir.
Oh shit.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city.
Excuse us, Miss Vale.
Now you get to meet with the crime families.
And what kind of business do you think we run?
One that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall.
No, watch it again like
Necessary
this.
evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham for all of us. At least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly. Maybe you can change your mind.
Oh shit.
I don't want him in my home.
Just being a dick to everyone.
Actually, you don't want him angry.
It's good. Evil Batman.
Word of
Everyone's my
Bruce,
enemy. I am the night.
Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars.
You gonna let him talk about your house that way?
Though the decor offends my eyes. Man, all flash, no class.
Well, you couldn't afford.
So these are gonna be the adventures of Dick Batman, basically.
I'm sorry, I believe they just call it The Adventures of Bruce Wayne.
Ah. The adventures of
Welcoming me in,
Dick Bruce Wayne?
The real Bruce Wayne.
The, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Bruce Wayne Unfiltered. Ooh.
Man.
The first big choice. Then, yeah, just turn him down. Spin into space, Batman. Ah, there's old Alfred for you, just throwing a wet blanket on everyone.
Alfred won't remember that.
You should know, Mr. Falcone. my
That'd be
man
fun,
was
it's just a
always in
reoccurring
trouble
thing.
With Mayor Hill. Hey, what's
They're gonna kill him.
guys?
This is where they find out he's Batman.
Bruce.
You'll be fine out there. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes. Have a drink, have a talk.
We talk alone. Just you and me.
Sorry.
See, that wasn't one where it was like an easy.
Trying to
So
keep
that's
Harvey pure and innocent.
Ah, I see.
Nice.
Sweet and innocent Harv.
Yeah, well, that's just like
And because I want to see if we can fight these
Make
guys.
sure the rules are followed.
Big old man.
But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much. Chaps my face with words.
Well, I would say you can uphold the law and still do what's right.
To a point.
Wow.
No one gets
Way to be lawful.
You can have your cake and eat it too.
You can have it all. Because obeying the law at all times is
I got enough of that.
always moral.
Blindly following the rules.
Let's talk relationship.
I suppose that is pretty vaguely Batman-ish.
Here, pal. I can get Harvey the mess. Or I can pull it out from under him. Where there happens to be a gracious host.
You won't shake his hand, you won't
This is
talk his thing.
These are all
Power plays, Arden.
There you go. I didn't chalk his cool cue. I forget what I did exactly.
Oh, you did him sexual favors.
Oh, that's right. Is that what? Why? Game's rated mature. And for mature.
It's like The Shield.
That's why I came here tonight, people. Loving it all. Hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dead see the light. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
I get along with everyone. I like all of my friends.
Yeah, that's not happening. This isn't a deal with the devil.
You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation.
That's not a tuxedo, is it?
Money
No.
gets money.
That's
The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Don't follow.
Neither of them are tuxedos.
well. Shit.
That's the break.
Is he okay? Yeah.
Talking about my father.
You're getting worried.
You alright, Papa Buddy? Like, you been drinking or something? Did you write or did you say that before you saw what the scene was gonna look like potentially? Or you just had that line in mind beforehand?
Alfred just defusing everything.
It's gonna be this game's wet
Take your
blanket.
butler's advice, kid.
Just you wait, I guess.
Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying a house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Wait a minute. Did you know Bruce's parents died?
What? They didn't explain that.
No.
Spoiler.
Hopefully they show it in some sort of flashback at some point.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of necklace his mom was wearing when she died. I wonder what happened to it.
Probably nothing special. Or influential. I'm just gonna assume that he chooses to do this.
Maybe
'cause
that's where his sexual fetish with pearls comes from.
I just assumed that was some sort of weird biological thing.
It's me.
It's me.
Wow, it's blue!
That's right.
Custom!
That actually does make it look very different from mine.
Yeah, yours sucks. That's the difference.
The red stands out a lot more. Realm of Shadows.
I can't even see what's going on. Stuck! I was playing with a noob last night that literally was like, so he was like, why did you just stand there and let them kill you? He's like, it said stuck!
Oh, I get it. From Tracer.
Trace was all, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure people know what we're talking about there. For those of you that play Heroes of the Storm. Other journalist. The only other journalist in Gotham. Jack Ryder. I actually did sit down and read all those little news banner things just out of curiosity. And some of them were kind of interesting. Lots of little like Easter eggs and stuff. Like,
But Bruce Wayne knows they're lying on the news because that was not returned. I guess we need to access the codex.
For the first time in the game, you're actually allowed to move around on your own.
These are actually, to be honest, my least favorite parts of the game.
This one's kind of cool because you can
Go to this note. Damn it, I can't. How do I activate the
Look at
nuclear missiles?
you silly fool. Batman doesn't have any nuclear missiles.
Yeah. Back computer, back computer.
Main screen and codex and a data port.
Wow, it's like a cell phone.
Adventures of Back Computer. Oh! Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
Regular people could just move the chair out of the way.
This isn't how I watch porn. Batman does it the billionaire style.
Batman can watch 3 pornos at once, if not more. Because there's like lots of little screens to the side there too. So Batman could watch like dozens of pornos at once.
Or at least 5.
Probably with like really nice...
Oh, sorry, he's got some side screens.
Probably with really nice speakers and stuff. The rooms don't matter. Ah, you missed a choice. Read in your phone.
Silence is a valid option.
Of course. Batman was just too busy reading his phone to bother responding to Alfred.
He's boring.
Besides, he's talking now. He did start talking immediately after the thing anyways. You know what this game, like all superhero fiction needs is holograms.
Obviously.
Lots and lots of really sophisticated holograms.
We're trying to find the bad part of town.
Yeah. The minority part. That's why it has all the parts there.
There it is!
The city. All the fun stuff. Mayor Hill picking up his dry cleaning. What? Oh, Red, you lovable scamp. Maybe he isn't the wet blanket. Maybe he's the comedic relief. Wait until he starts going down some stairs and he's like, Mr. Bruce, whoa! And then he gets 3rd-degree burns.
Alfred, did you mix up your medication again?
Oh, that was nice of you.
Yeah. Thanks for the interruption.
So I guess
It was the opposite of nice!
Oh. Sarcasm. That's what you...
Oh! What a candid shot. Does she exist? Is she a myth?
I assume Batman has cameras on his suit. It's a little baffling they didn't get a better picture of her.
No way, he's all about privacy.
I guess so. His privacy, not your privacy.
Which one plays the
See,
porno?
Well, I assume the Kodak.
Look at his face. He's totally ready to watch it. Alright.
Some interesting contestants here.
Choose a porno.
Which one? Which one do you want to see there?
I think this is what we're supposed to go to. Cat burglar. Yeah, that's a good fucking name.
Huh.
He doesn't look like a penguin.
Does kind of look like a porn star, though.
That's what the porn stars I'm into look like.
Yeah, Telltale, like, this is their own universe, so they kind of did some interpretation of characters.
Like, the penguin isn't the penguin, he's the hawk.
He looks less like Danny DeVito, but there is a reasoning behind him being the penguin. Not really a solid one, but
He waddles.
Yeah, and he goes quack, quack, and he was raised by penguins.
Yes, because penguins make the same sounds as ducks.
He goes like whack, 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 or whatever the penguin does, and then he was raised by penguins in the sewer, just like in Batman Returns.
Just like in Batman Returns. And now he straps missiles to them.
And he takes control of the Batmobile in a child's, like,
Rocket spaceship thing.
yeah, I don't know what to call it otherwise, but like one of those
A
things.
disaster.
You see it outside of a grocery store, you know?
A spaceship.
Yeah.
A shopping cart.
A little
A
spaceship.
car. A parking lot. A dead
A
dog.
little spaceship riding back and forth.
have a job for you.
It's just classic Penguin, and then the game's gonna end with like a bunch of penguins with rockets strapped to their backs,
On
charging
Christmas.
into the street of Gotham.
I feel like this game is a lot of people nagging at Batman.
So far,
And him explaining who the fuck he is over and over.
but you better take Alfred's business card.
I don't want Alfred's business card. Can I reject it like I did Falcone's handshake? Can I smack it out of his hand?
No, this is part of the.
No!
Yeah. And then just start beating the crap out of Alfred. Park, 6 a.m. Yeah, you and Oswald used to be best friends. See?
Now he looks more like the Penguin.
As a child.
Maybe that's why they call him the Penguin.
Black. Essex Police Department. Is that something we're supposed to know? Like a
Sounds
thing?
awful familiar.
Is it?
No, I have no idea.
Oh, okay, I was asking you. I know. Okay, I don't think so. Maybe it might be some reference to like
A comic book or something.
Well, I was gonna think like you know how there's like a New Jersey to New York. I'm pretty sure that like maybe Essex County is like outside of Gotham. That does vaguely sound familiar.
Message Arden with the answer and win a $100 Comic Island gift card.
Sure. What do you? We don't have a store, but okay.
You still win a $100 Comic Island gift card that you can spend on happiness.
Yeah, that much is true.
Or $100 worth of Arden's labor.
Leave me your address, social security number, credit card information,
And he'll record your voicemail message for you.
Yes.
Hi, you've reached Troy. This is Arden from Comic Island.
I don't need your phone number though. I'll figure that out. Maybe just give me that, the name of the street you grew up on, your first pet.
Mother's maiden name.
Thank you.
School you graduated from.
Any other sort of bank-like question answers you can give us, just so that I know where to send the $100 gift card to.
Where are you, Watson?
And what was the other thing you said I was gonna do?
$100 worth of labor.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Batman's gonna get mugged in here.
Payable in
Blood.
2341.
In World of Warcraft gold.
Jewish years though, which means it's already expired. Cause it's
What a
like,
con.
I know.
You know, you're living up to the stereotype.
Hey, it's a free $100 gift card.
I think you should start selling those gift cards. If you'd like a Comic Island gift card, please be one of the first 100 people to subscribe to this channel.
It probably wouldn't be like too expensive to print like 100 cards that just have our logo on it. Like they wouldn't do anything.
Oh, did I go the
obviously.
wrong way?
You did, but you can look at that newspaper. That's
Nope,
on
we're
the
leaving.
stairs. I don't think you are.
I don't want
Do you need me
to.
to turn this up? I'm seeing a bit of glare from where I'm sitting.
I need you to turn
brightness.
down the difficulty because this is getting hard.
It is hard mode.
First
Batman.
off, why do I need a cutscene to walk up and down the goddamn stairs? Okay, this guy's overdosing.
Were you gonna give him change?
I'm trying to kick him.
Good. You asshole. He's just gonna spend that on drugs.
That's why I gave it to him.
Oh, okay.
Go out there and support the black market. It's Canada's greatest economy.
Canada's greatest economy is.
Probably dope.
I was gonna say Batman Arkham. There's one made in Montreal. The shitty one.
No others.
The one.
Fentanyl!
I was gonna say Arkham Origins. The one that was supposed to be awesome about Black Mask, but wasn't.
But was really the Joker in a black mask, so they didn't lie.
Because-
No more Sky.
Because Black Mask was dead.
No Man's Sky,
at
whatever
the
that game was
beginning
called.
yes, that's also an excellent example of a disappointment. A disappointment that I guess.
And that's why you don't pre-order games.
That would have been a terrible game to pre-order.
Yeah, but people do because they're dumb.
The only game I ever pre-ordered was Dragon Age Inquisition, because I knew I was going to just buy it when it came out anyways.
I pre-ordered like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Yeah, fair enough. And even then, that was a huge risk on my part. Like, I will admit that. But it was, like, enough information by then had come out, I was like, oh, well, it's got to be at least decent.
Oh shit, he brought a paring knife.
You heard him, man.
Oh, no.
The hell did you waiting?
You might lightly
Try and take it.
cut you. How is Bruce Wayne gonna possibly get out of this one?
Hope no one's watching.
Don't worry, you have help. As if this wasn't the most underwhelming stakes in a fight ever.
Concern you twerp. You see, that's where you're mistaken.
Now you have backup.
My old mate and I have some catching up.
Your best friend, Oswald Cobblepot.
Come here. I think that'll do.
Ah, the Kung Fu Master Oswald Cobblepot.
Wait a minute. Since when did Bruce Wayne know how to fight like this? He's just a rich playboy billionaire. I don't understand. Now all I'm trying to remember is if Iron Man or Batman is more wealthy.
I don't know.
People have figured out characters' net worth, so there is an actual answer to this. But it's been a long time since I read up on that. I think Batman's richer. Surprisingly. But there's just, he has so much
Probably because
stuff.
Iron Man spent so much goddamn money in the Avengers and then went bankrupt.
Hey.
Duh!
Well, depending on
Obviously
you-
Batman's richer.
Depending on when you look at the story, both of these guys have been completely broke at various times.
Starts the system like a
If anything, they're pretty bad at business.
Sorry. Someone needed to deal with the situation here.
But I think like when you factor in like Iron Man pretty much just has the suit. Batman has to like be able to build like cars and mobile phones and gadgets and all these things that would just give him so much money.
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once. That would time.
And here he is hanging out in like the seediest park ever.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate.
With a guy with blood all over him.
Yeah.
Someone else's blood.
I
He's
was about to
probably
say.
not worried about AIDS because he's already got it.
Back when it wasn't, you know.
Yeah, when you get the option to share a needle with him later, I recommend you pass on that. Although this is edgy Batman, so
Families.
choose wisely.
Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
Oh, yeah, this is his family's park or something like that.
That they were. Yeah.
Oh, Oswald will remember that.
Both of us.
I think you've made a friend.
Choose right through people.
Now we're gonna be drunks.
Committed to Arkham.
Still hasn't washed this stuff off his face.
He's just used to it, man. He's been slumming it up while you've been living the fancy life.
He's been beating people to death with his bare hands before
It's
breakfast.
funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good.
Maybe he lives in this park.
Used to run in the same circle.
Park.
Parties, round the world vacations, unlimited potential.
Well, it's
Street
just
life.
the way it goes sometimes. It's out of our control.
Well, obviously, you don't have to do it.
You know, looking at that statue in the background, like that's actually kind of looks like Penguin.
Maybe he just doesn't age well.
Has he changed a bit?
Looks like balding's definitely an issue.
Maybe I was wrong. Shouldn't have been a surprise when I saw you with Carmine.
Which is a shame. That's something I'm gonna have to watch out
Play
for.
yourself right at home.
Bald penguins in the park?
Yep. Both sides of the
Punched that
family.
ring in the back of his throat.
That's just a recurring
No,
issue.
no, I only agreed to meet him because of Arden.
Although, well, I was gonna say, I guess all penguins are bald, but I have a feeling they probably have like weird little hairs on their bodies or something.
You could wear wigs and then you could have a different hairstyle every day.
Yeah, we should.
All he needs is a little push. And
I could, I mean,
everything
I should
changes.
figure out what Donald Trump does, because that is seamless.
That does work well.
Sorry, mate. This will give me got a lot more green than I thought. Is he gonna be on the upswing?
Or you could just grow it and comb it all over.
He's planning a revolution, so everything's got a look around. I'll see you later.
I saw a guy the other day that had about exactly 6 strands of hair combed across. You could barely tell that he was
Which
bald.
brings me to you.
Yeah, the people who just go for that, that's
Hey, man.
an interesting choice.
It's not how you look, it's how you feel.
Way in the front of those. As the rich and powerful go.
Did you ever watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah, like 100 times.
Okay, yeah.
You know this.
Yeah, I guess we've seen episodes together and stuff. But I was thinking like, someone like Danny DeVito does that sometimes, but like jokingly.
That's about you.
Like the Penguin.
Like the penguin.
I actually,
Like
I don't know.
Pengu.
I have mixed feelings about that, but
I've got great affection for you,
I thought that movie was okay.
Pengu.
Yeah.
which is why I'm
Pengu Returns, I think it's what it's called.
He goes back up to the Arctic.
Make sure
in claymation. In claymation.
Good seeing you, Bruce. Bye.
Goodbye, best friend.
Cheers.
Oh, so he said cheers because he's British.
He's not British, he's from Gotham. Gartham.
But he was raised by British.
God, this old man won't leave me alone.
I like how they do the text though.
I like how his role in the game is just to, okay, next scene.
Yeah, you know, playing this episode a second time, I gotta say, there's a lot more like, oh, this is kind of a lot of people talking and giving Bruce crap. Wayne, oh, Mark, oh, this is Arden Asylum. It's hard to tell from the spooky gothic manners from another.
Ah, that's the kind of car you drive to a job site.
When you're Bruce Wayne, it is.
Mr. Wayne, over here. Right here.
But you don't
This
need
way.
a driver. There's actually... There you go. This is different than silence, though. This time you're actively ignoring them.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast, but the paint's rusting off. But boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring
Literally
you all out
playing
here
to
to
the
discuss
crowd.
cars, honestly. We're here about Arkham Asylum.
Gotham
Ever since it
construction.
opened its
I bet
doors,
that's an interesting
Arkham has
career.
been a breeding ground for the criminally insane.
You know...
Alfred, need to talk.
It's secure.
What the hell? This old man just texted me.
Dad, leave me alone.
This man here, we break ground.
I'm not coming over for dinner.
It'd be funny if they just like 100 new messages. Where are you? What's up with you?
And it's
I saw you with that other girl.
Like, as if he's just one of, like a parent who just can't deal with not getting responded to and just immediately starts worrying. Like, are you
For
gone?
those with
Are you in trouble? I'm calling the police.
there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible.
That's why
Inside.
Bruce Wayne had to tell Alfred
There's
he's
something.
Batman, actually, because, like, the guy would
No
Alfred, I'm Batman, go away.
yeah, guy wouldn't leave him alone at all, ever.
No mask. Was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me.
Oh, jeez. Something
I
did
didn't know
happen
that
to-
about Bruce.
Something did happen to his
His
parents.
parents are dead?
This new facility.
Man,
I
I bet
wonder if he's ever gotten over that.
he did. I mean, he is like worth billions. Presumably, he got a really good therapist and is
But this
well
facility-
balanced and just has like hobbies
Our
now.
next mayor. We
I mean,
create
he does go
our
missing
face
for
done.
days at a time, it seems.
On
I mean,
Benders.
you never see him with Batman.
on the
Like,
anniversary
if you ever
of
see
that
a lot
You know who else though you never see with Batman?
we dedicate this facility
Donald
to
Trump.
Thomas and Martha Wayne,
Yeah.
and usher
That's
in
true.
a
And
new
they're both
era
billionaires.
for God.
Trump is not a billionaire. Trump is nothing that.
Nope.
Way short.
He's the richest man in the world.
He's,
He decided.
It might be.
Of course he's rich. Everyone's rich. Everyone loves his money.
Give him a few years. People were talking about that. There's a huge conflict of interest that just normally exists, but yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Maybe he will be a billionaire, and maybe eventually,
Maybe he'll be a trillionaire.
like a 68-year-old man will start dressing up in a caveman costume. There you go. Just stonewall them all.
I know this is a sensitive subject, Mr. Wayne. I withdraw my question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That was awesome. You just stuttered up.
You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune.
One for the highlight
I'm so
reel.
to say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine.
Ah, they actually made up a new name for a journalist.
You even spoke with
I'm
him
pretty
behind
sure.
closed doors.
Or maybe they found like one of the really.
He was Harvey's guest.
That's.
I don't make friends.
Listen, that would have been a great.
He was a
Great way to just ship him under the table. Harvey seems to be the only person you're like.
Can you make
actively
Harvey
nice
lose
to.
this election?
Keep your questions on topic.
Who knows?
I'm only being nice to Harvey because I really want to see him turn into Two-Face. What the fuck are the cops there? What did he do? I know what he did. He had a senior's moment. The house was on fire. They're trying to take me to the hospital. Help, Bruce.
So you are being nice to Harvey because you want him to be Two-Face?
Yes.
How do you figure that?
I figure if he doesn't get elected, we don't follow the script. Maybe he just goes home that night instead of getting lit on fire or falling
Oh,
in a
I
vat of
see.
acid, or
So you don't want him to turn into Two-Face.
this is the most awkward press conference. Is all your money dirty?
It doesn't seem to be working.
That was probably the wrong question to not answer.
Is your family corrupt? What?
My parents were entrepreneurs, philanthropists, not common and criminals. It's absurd.
Mr. Wayne! Mr. Wayne!
Entrepreneurs. I don't know if that's right either. I wouldn't really define what the Waynes are as entrepreneurship. Right? You know, they're business people. Very, very wealthy business people.
Everyone, please settle down.
I wonder what happened to them.
Questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep it civilized.
I bet it's that old man.
I know! Did you ever respond to him by text?
Nope.
Oh, there you go. That's why I said. This was one of those, like, I was in the middle of a press conference. But there was, some reasoning to that.
I bet the police are there because Catwoman broke in. Oh man, full circle.
I like your idea better of Alfred just having, like, kidnapped a young boy by accident or something. Like,
Threatened the neighbor.
I was taking young Master Bruce home from school. And it's like, oh no. Alfred needs to go away. Like, Alfred has to go to Arkham, man.
Mistake? Maybe you did.
And then the rest of the game is just you painstakingly like taking care of him. We just can't afford to be Batman anymore because he's the only one who cares enough to like feed and bathe Alfred. Diaper change scenes that are very like procedural. Like that's just what this game's gonna become.
Covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you want.
And if I refuse?
That's good. This Jim Gordon fellow seems like an asshole.
That's the last thing I want. But orders are orders, and this one comes from the top. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself.
Now,
As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition.
so I don't have to listen to you.
Rumors and
That,
allegations.
one thing I don't understand,
But if they
like,
become
is it not court officials that sign warrants?
Yeah, I don't think the mayor signs the warrant. Except in Gotham City. Maybe that's why it's so ruinous.
See, the thing is, I don't know what like if that's true in certain. Like, the U.S. is so complicated sometimes because different cities have different rules and stuff. You know? But I have a hard time believing that. Like, I thought it was judges and stuff. Because when I was playing this, I was wondering that. Like, the mayor signed this? That's kind of what they said. I could get the mayor could push it through and get a judge to sign it. Probably really easily, but maybe they just didn't want the detail. Oh, no, he broke.
I bet that was a family photo.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of all the things
Nope,
that
just
for-
walk away.
for him to break in his
Oh,
house.
god damn it. It's gonna be a photo of his parents.
Oh, that reminds me. Oh, no. Crime Alley.
Flashback! There it is. Oh, and there goes the fading of the background.
Triggered! Now you. This is actually the
Shattered,
part where
just like
Batman
his
just
life.
snaps and kills every one of these cops.
I think this is a happy moment for Bruce. Maybe the twist will be it was Bruce that shot his parents.
It would,
He's been lying about that for all these years.
you know, how much credit would you give this game if it starts to flash back like this and it actually was different somehow? Like if I don't know. What
The Joker killed his parents.
No, but like.
Watching the devil dance in the pale moonlight.
But like his mom pulls out a gun and shoots the guy or something, and then she just shows up.
His mom kills the guy and Bruce never is orphaned.
Yeah, but like his dad dies or something. So like, up until now it stayed the same. They led you to believe it was the same old story, and it was different. Something like that would have been pretty
I
cool.
enjoy my privacy.
That would have made all this stuff more interesting than just like, oh, we know you're Batman.
Sorry, but if the press has their way, you're not going to have any for a while.
What will Batman do?
Bruce, a scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can
That's
help
right.
you get
Everyone
the
loves the Wayans. The Wayans are like Trump. And everyone loves him and his family.
I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
Stay out of this, Miss Fed.
Then like Eric Trump was orphaned.
Testimony my family's never seen.
I want to restore their legacy. The Waynes are
I'm trying to think of a
synonymous with
family
Gotham. You deserve
that's like
better
super
treatment
wealthy
than
that
this.
everyone loves.
The Gazette received
It's just like,
disproven
oh,
evidence
like the
every other
Waltons.
week.
What a great
That's all
group.
you're saying.
Uh,
Sources. There isn't a
Brad
thread
Pitt and
or-
Angelina Jolie.
Still, allegations like this.
That's true. Those people aren't wealthy. They're rich.
Someone is going
But there's the
after my
difference, you
family,
know?
After me.
Like the Waltons are some of the richest people in the
The
world.
Koch brothers.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh,
Lovable philanthropists, Koch brothers. They spend a lot of money
Done the due diligence
on
this.
charities.
The press saw the
I think they're called
file.
super fans, but you know,
One of my
charities,
thoughts was,
Social clubs.
social
crash
programs,
parties pretty
fundraisers,
much said,
like what Bruce Wayne does.
Well, maybe he thinks putting a little fear in you.
No, you're thinking of escort services.
By tonight,
That would be a
this
nice
scandal
little.
will be broadcast
I
to
bet
every
that's
slate
the
in Gotham.
reality. Is like Bruce Wayne's like, I'm fighting crime and helping the world. Meanwhile, Wayne Industries is like
I know
one of the biggest pollutants in the world. That has like all these lobbyists
Right
in
here,
Washington
right now,
D.C.
this
and
stuff. You need to
funds
get
all
out
these
of
terrible
this.
things, and Bruce
Your
Wayne's just
smile
like
is what matters, not wild speculation.
makes the smallest difference.
on the record.
Whenever you're ready.
Fuck you, Risky Vale.
This story about my family is
I was gonna say silence so is a valid option. All right, I'll go on the record.
all the way
That's
I wish there was an option that was just fuck you.
That would be great. One of the games that is some, I think it's Game of Thrones. At one point, you can just
you're gonna
like
beat
tell
this.
someone to fuck off. Like,
The rains always come out.
goodbye, Miss Wright.
felt appropriate for that game. There you go.
I
Close the
hate
door,
to admit
Alfred.
it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way. That is with plenty of evidence. We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days. All this on the anniversary of your parents.
It's not a coincidence.
Oh, jeez. I didn't know that.
I bet it is.
On the
I
anniversary.
bet it has nothing to do with anything.
I guess it is.
Kyle Cronin had a great Facebook status last year when the Blue Jays were eliminated from the playoffs. He's like, I guess all the similarities between this and the '93 World Series were just coincidences after all.
Oh man,
It was really funny.
The reporters were talking about this morning?
you've got.
I'm in a lot of trouble, Harvey.
You need to
Everything
fix
you'll
this.
have to give
Fix my problems.
Of course. Whatever I
It's all started because of you.
Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking
Oh, so they say that outright. Mayor Hill. Here.
Yeah, the cops said that
I'm
too.
gonna look this up. The cop said that, but like you know, maybe someone just wrote a law.
Arden, put your finger between these scissor blades.
I'd rather not.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Set.
He has no right
Oh no! That's bleeding a lot, man. Here, I'm just gonna.
Arden, here, let me cut your hair.
straight from Mayor Hill's
Okay, you keep doing that. I'm just gonna put a towel around my cut off finger. Now here's what was I about to look up?
I believe you were looking up new hairstyles for 2017.
Okay, can.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe about what kind of hairstyle you think Arden should have in 2017.
Mayor sign contract.
Will it be a mullet? Will it be a mohawk? Dreadlocks? Will Arden shave his head? Maybe he'll shave a happy face into the back of his head.
You'll decide.
Your votes will decide.
investigation?
Enter to win a $100 Comic Island gift certificate,
And that wouldn't be good for either of us.
as well as a dinner date with Arden yourself.
Jeopardize the entire
Himself.
campaign.
Can.
Themselves. Multiple personalities.
So pretty much everything that you just said is totally true. Vote now in the comments section below. Can Mayor sign
I gotta have the thing.
warrants?
No, just
I wonder if that girl with the black eye is Catwoman. Oh man, what if she was wearing goggles and that's where she got that? What if he got scratched in the face by cats?
They're making that super clear right now. If you can't tell.
Oh man,
sweet.
Catwoman just shows up randomly as a love interest? What?
Just election nonsense.
Huh.
I think we met before.
It's just gonna confirm right there that he's Batman.
Wayne is.
It looks like some places actually do have that.
Yeah, so shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
I was kind of curious now.
Yeah, backpedal. Oh, broke her hand.
Alright. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh man, she called him.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Todd.
Well,
There was something about like Tennessee where mayors actually have to sign off on search warrants, so
That shiner.
there we go.
It's okay. Money gotta be our neighbors, right?
I bet Harvey hit her.
I was not.
No, that was you.
No, it was Harvey.
Oh, okay.
See, Harvey blamed the Falcone thing on me.
Quick, text
Now I ruined Harvey.
Text Alfred. Call police. My friend's in trouble.
Hey, catch the guy?
Great. I'm just gonna grab my little pig mug over here. Get me some water.
By now. Sensitive.
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to you. When things like this happen in my life, people tend to overreact.
Now what are you
Away
cutting?
with the black eye. A bit worse.
Oh, this contract. This search warrant for Wayne Manor?
It's complicated. High risk.
I don't think you're supposed to destroy those documents.
Stop by here.
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taking beating.
Yeah, look at those very obvious scratch marks on your face.
We've
You
got
see them? Because you can barely see them. It's kind of funny with a game like this, you can kind of see where sometimes the writing doesn't quite intersect with the programming.
Yeah, no kidding.
Excuse me.
I like Harvey Dent's Blackberry.
Hey, it's Harvey.
Cutting edge? You know, I almost prefer that over like everyone having unrealistically high-tech Wayne phones.
That's one thing. One of the parts that worked in Zoolander 2.
Yeah. That actually, yeah, because we were talking about that the other day, and there's a lot of disappointing things, but I remember that exact joke you're talking about, and I like that. It's like, here's mine, and he pulls out a big screen.
I don't see anything. Please.
The only other,
Yeah, that'll work.
I also did really like when Bugatti was in that giant muscle suit and he just rips it off. That was in the trailer, and I still laughed at it in the movie. That's about it. Little things here and there.
Everyone in this cafe.
What do you want with Harvey?
You're with Harvey? Poor Batman. Now he'll never get laid.
He knew he should have been a lawyer.
Yeah. I guess you're gonna have to go with Vicky Vale now. Ace reporter.
I'm curious about something now. I do what I do for money, but you? Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse?
This is how I make money.
But you?
Why take the risk?
The whole tech thing is actually just a cover, and Bruce Wayne spends most of his time like robbing
Not like
thieves.
on some noble crusade against crime. Silly.
Nope, we're changing the story. Batman's just doing it because he's an adrenaline junkie.
You have something that belongs to me.
This is a weird
I want it
cafe.
back.
I'm looking at that now.
Yeah,
They're
I
like
was
fake
just thinking that.
candles,
What's the value of that?
or at least they look fake.
I called you for something for me too.
Like eerily quiet there.
So that laughing room.
I'm more interested in how I can use you.
I guess it's supposed to be dusk. It just seems like they were meeting here for like a breakfast thing.
Looks like the city from Bioshock.
It's gonna cost a lot.
Which city? The
No, we.
Bioshock 1 city?
And I'm not gonna lie.
Like Rapture?
Yeah, no, the flying one.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I was asking.
There will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
Well, thank goodness for that, Catwoman, because there's never any consequences for anything.
I was hoping we could work together.
Never!
Listen,
I think she's got a pretty good design, too.
my employer is expecting
Like-
me to job out.
Where?
Being like cat themed.
Address. Now.
No.
Yeah, like they kind of went with her Arkham look.
Well, she hasn't said perfect once, so.
Yeah.
You are really starting to
Don't piss me off.
I was hoping you'd come out and play.
The Bat's just... Bruce Wayne's just a cover. I am the Bat!
I'd be expecting a cat, not a bat.
What are you supposed to do?
15 minutes ago.
So I am reading a comic right now, and reviewing it, but where like Catwoman's killed 237 people.
You tell me.
It's kind of different. I don't know.
What a bitch.
Yeah.
Just straighten everything out.
They
I feel the wrong way.
murdered some people she cared about, so she like hunted down everyone in the group.
Sorry, but
Like, planned it and
So soon?
killed them all.
Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
yeah, Bruce.
It's interesting.
Stay for a drink?
Although the more cool side of that story is like Batman basically like has to go on this mission that like against Bane.
And don't forget to
So he makes a deal with Amanda Waller to form his own Suicide Squad, which is it's kind of neat. Just in who he picks and stuff.
Well, that ties in neatly to DC's blockbuster movie, Tank of the Summer. Don't screw it up. Oh, he's gonna screw it up.
I mean, it started a month ago. I don't think it was. Although later this year it's Justice League versus Suicide Squad, and I think that's a more accurate assessment. East Side Dogs.
Here we are. It's dark early in Gotham.
I think that scene was supposed to be dusk. Because you were busy having the world's most awkward press conference earlier today. I do like how they let you just be silent through most of that.
Just like
And it
Batman.
didn't seem like, it seemed like you just didn't know, like, came there unprepared as Batman. But they made him somewhat.
Well, he's gonna get blamed for this one.
Oh, god damn it. Who's gonna blame me for this?
Let me guess. The cops show up and they get the wrong impression.
No. I mean,
I'd have to kill the beast.
they might not actually blame this on you. This is pretty elaborate and insane even by Batman standards.
East side of us, warehouse 134.
So this part of the episode I thought was pretty cool. Like you get to be a detective now. So go ahead, sample the intestines, inspect them and analyze them and all that.
Analyzing.
Ah, analyze.
Your fingers are blue.
Wow, everything's so blue.
It's so customized.
How did the computer catalog the compound?
Borderlands is like that. You can paint your car in different colors and stuff.
Whoa!
It was a little more fun just because it was like...
I bet this scorch marks connect to the human remains.
Oh, it's thinking
I bet
about
what
it.
happened was the human remains happened and then they left a mess.
Did so within a forest located at first.
Yeah. that's
Oh, what a twist!
right. No, someone was playing around with inhuman remains and they exploded, causing the scorch marks. Of course!
Some kids had a dog and some fireworks. And they don't have a dog, fireworks, or fingers. What? It blew up against the wall? Oh my god! Deep detective mechanics.
The chemistry is
That's what happened. This is about as deep as Arkham Origins.
This is about as deep as the Hardy Boys.
That's also true, but...
The horse is missing. Look, footprints!
It'd be cool if they had a real mystery. That was the same thing with Wolf Among Us. You know, not much of a
Yeah, that
mystery.
really petered out.
I thought I liked the ending, but that was no mystery. That was like a cool action thing. That's kind of how I think about it. Like interesting characters, kind of top piece, but we weren't solving a mystery. But man, like that last episode where he turned into a giant wolf and stuff, that was cool.
Good old Detective Wolf.
But yeah, not much of a mystery. This game,
I bet we could link the canister fragment
well, I'm on episode 3 of this game and I have no
to
idea
the Blast
what's gonna
Epicenter.
happen. And there is better stuff later on. I think.
What? The only two pieces of evidence connect.
This,
Oh man, that's where it came from. What?
no, I don't. Yeah, I think that actually didn't work.
I've seen these outfits before. Same murders that broke into City Hall.
My god, the Arkham Knight is back! Oh god. Did you ever learn who Arkham Knight really was all along?
No, I never played that game.
Ah.
The White Rose.
Is that still a company game though?
No, not for years.
I didn't think so. I remember them though. And I don't know how many people are going to watch them or how we're going to release this thing, but whoever's watching, a very small group of them are going to know what that is. I assume that's a Canadian company. clawed off face.
Face slashed. Throat torn
Through
open.
the-
Catwoman.
Yeah.
Wolverine. That man bat thing.
That guy's the best.
Silent love.
Oh man, I bet we need to go there. No, you can light his cigarette later.
Skyline Club.
Burnt cop, maybe burn him with the matches.
Alright, I think I figured this out. The burnt cop blew a hole in that storage container, and then he ran over to the other guy and clawed his face off, and then drank all the chemicals, and then fell asleep.
Yes.
It's all coming together.
Yep, this is what we should do.
Now, if the cops came in, this would probably reveal some very interesting questions.
Ah,
Never leave
a
home.
good old bullet puller at her.
Never leave home without it.
Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated.
Now, just you wait. That device is going to come into play for every single episode.
What, the bullet extractor?
Yeah. Sometimes just for no good reason. Batman's just going to feel bored and find some recently shot person. Rip them apart. Real messed up stuff. Incendiary bullet. I just noticed, so all your little icons are blue, mine are red. They really did actually go to a great deal of lengths to make that color thing consistent. Like, I suppose blue, I don't find it. I gotta give them credit for that. That's actually pretty detailed. Blue. Blue skies. The next clue is in Gotham. Alfred, I figured everything out.
It's at the cutoff of the phosphorus center every day.
Who's gonna harass the kids skateboarding now?
I think the bad question is who's gonna beat up all those black people. That like is important. Otherwise, why would all those police do that all the time? All right. So you got a mystery, and I'll be honest, I don't really remember how I solved it. Oh well, okay. I think the blue ones are ones you've already done, that you blinked up successfully.
No, it's ones that gotta get linked up.
Oh, okay. And the other ones are the ones you figured out?
I don't think they match.
Okay. Oh yeah, you have to like close links or something.
Doesn't it?
Damn.
Oh yeah, so you have to like close those links to reassign them.
That's fucking annoying. How do I click on
Seems
it?
to be giving you. Ah, maybe not. Wait. How do you close them? Oh, there you go. It's that one. It's just being weird. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Bet it was Joker gas.
How shredded this work to pieces. Barehanded.
I hope the Joker shows up, and then he turns out to be the origin of like he's Joe Chill, just like in Batman the movie. And then he turns out to be like secretly the Penguin, and the Black Mask, and Bane, and Scarecrow. It's just all of your enemies. And then he makes you choose between Aaron Eckhart and Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Mm-hmm.
Just like in the movies.
Someone drove off after the explosion. Yes.
Alright, you solved the mystery.
I bet somebody shot the barrel, it blew up, and then the gas affected the cop, and the cop ripped up the cop's face, and everybody drove away.
Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's beginning to big move.
It would be really funny if Batman actually did like some weird convoluted thing, like my theory of the organs exploding. He's like, I'm the world's greatest detective. Things were okay to begin with, but then things got real nuts. So the moral of the story is there is a sniper here that is unaccounted for.
I wonder if it's Deadshot.
No. Based on 2 impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop.
Maybe it was
The other
Deathstroke.
famous sniper, yeah.
Or both. Maybe. Maybe it was. I can't even think of another sharpshooter. Let's see. Oliver Queen. Who's decided to stop being a superhero and become an assassin.
Both targets could have been shot from here. There's no phosphorus trace.
I guess the Abdul family could probably snipe pretty well. Considering how they're just kind of good at everything. Oh yeah. There is the little bat drone too. Sniff net trail marks.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Alright, we found the sniper nest. Look at all his DNA. He just sprayed it all over the place.
This is the right
I bet it was Phosphorus Man.
So where did he go?
Phosphorus man. He glows in the dark, but a lot of times you just can't tell. Which is why he's so elusive. Oh crap. My god. That smoking's bad for you.
Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found it. Time to go to work.
That's right. You put your voice thing on so you know he's serious.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
He was sleeping the whole time.
So maybe it was this guy all along.
Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard.
Falcone, why did he do this?
You know what that
I ain't
means?
telling you nothing.
He's disposable.
You can't make me talk. I ain't telling you, Jack. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
True what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
I am a bat.
But I ain't afraid of you.
Good. Just stare him down.
You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
Ribs, barrels, or face. Well, that's the choice I kind of went with.
The cavalryman was supposed to hand over a drive and the container number we needed when she flaked. We had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to
Drugs,
steal them.
recreational use.
Marijuana.
The Joker.
I can do whatever I want. I'm
I
Batman.
start here and keep breaking until you answer.
Chemicals. Some kind of explosive. A weapon. I don't know. Falcone said he'd use them soon.
Used where?
That's all I know. I swear. I told you everything I know.
Break or don't.
No. I was just doing for a finger.
So you're gonna be a Batman that just beats the crap out of people, or a friendly, lovable Batman?
Now he'll never commit another crime because every time his arm's sore, he'll think of Batman.
It's not a terrible idea against a sniper, to be honest. I mean, you still can live a comfortable life, but you probably can't do that again. I assume you need pretty solid arms.
Warehouse 133.
Boy. I had an interesting talk before I did. I don't think it's obliged.
I was wrong. Gonna need that ambulance too. What the hell's going on tonight, Lieutenant?
Batman.
I'm so disappointed in you breaking people's arms.
That time he disappeared right in front of me, didn't even look away.
Lieutenant Gordon noted your violence. But Alfred doesn't remember your violence.
That's why Alfred doesn't remember too many blows to the head.
There's actually a bug in this thing where no matter what you do, Alfred responds in the same way for this scene, unless they've already patched it. But you did break his arm, so he's probably gonna give you crap. And I didn't do anything to the guy, and Alfred still said, like, you beat him half to death. And it's like, Alfred, you crazy old coot, I did barely touch the guy. Like, he's such a dick.
He's still alive, isn't he? And in the hospital.
But we won't be able to tell if they fix that or not, because
Next time,
he might give you some crap.
Especially now during this.
I mean, you barely hurt him. You punched him once, threatened to bash his friggin' head in with an iron bar, and then just broke his arm.
I didn't break his arm, I fucking destroyed his elbow.
Well, okay, yes. Still, I mean, realistically, I don't think. Like, that guy killed at least 2 or 3 people. I forget how that scene, crime scene you recreated one exactly, but he definitely like shot at least 2 cops.
Yeah.
In the head.
Sometimes this job
And then he freaking,
requires hard decisions.
You're
like-
the right man to make.
And besides, if we were cops, we would have killed him.
I think you're the only one.
or like he would have been fine and been able to like do that again. I don't know.
I think he
seriously-
won't commit any more crimes.
I don't know about that, but I seriously doubt he'll be able to snipe anyone again.
We should have cut off his hands.
There's no practicality to that.
It made me who
But I did not break his
I
arm.
can't get enough of it. That is your gift.
Although I think you are going with a somewhat
Being that man can allow you to
violent
turn
or
back the tide of treachery in its reach
option.
city shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this.
I think it's a little weird he kept all those tickets. Oh, well, there you go. So now you can accept the tickets or tear them up.
I won't forget.
Yeah, I did too. Mostly because I didn't want to be a dick to Alfred. But honestly, I was thinking, like, you know what? The healthiest thing for him to do would just have been to tear them up.
Back into the fray again.
Like, it sucks what happened to your parents, but you should not be mired in that stuff forever. Alright, now you can play around on your computer again. See if you can find the legendary Batman pornography.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill is hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this?
Wow.
He allows stealing, drug running, mortgage, money laundering. Attorney's been involved in everything.
It's some sort of
You
blackmail.
see Dad's name on any of these documents?
I'll run a search, but so far I don't.
They might have referred to him as Thomas Wayne, though, not Dad.
That's what Alfred searches for.
Dad!
Proof we can find
Or
it.
Bruce's dad. Like, he's, I mean, That'd be really fun. Alfred's pretty old. He might not understand how to use computers that well, and these are very sophisticated. See him like trying to type one finger at a time, like, Master Wayne, how do you operate the holographic
television. I need to watch my program.
It's like, damn it, Alfred. Have you gotten the various parts of the city infected with red to show up yet?
I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Don't worry, I spent thousands of hours animating this for your decision making.
Do we give it to the cops or do we give it to the media?
Well,
He showed faith in her.
okay.
She cares about the truth.
I went with the cops, so
Showed her the story.
difference good.
Wise decision.
I personally opted for that. You know, we can see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, with the person who can actually like physically do something about all of this.
Necessary.
Probably like a coat.
It ends tonight.
Hey, it's cold outside.
There's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of
Dogs
blue
need coats
squares
too,
to
man.
track you.
Those of you wondering.
No one has ever managed to
John is getting messages about his dog getting a winter coat. Anyway, technically that dog spent a lot of time in a probably warmer climate. Alright, now it's time for the race scene.
This is big. You drop a bomb like this, there's gonna be.
Well, this scene didn't happen at all. That's kind of neat. Like, there wasn't a scene where I go to Megan Jim
I don't
Gordon.
know how much I
So it's
appreciate
just extra.
You're Wayne. You could have given it to me.
You need a friend. That won't
After
turn
handing
into
me
a
something
villain.
like this, I'd say you got one for life.
Alright.
It's slippery, but this is.
Yeah, she just having her like, I've never had a friend for life before.
What this could do for the city, my career. I'm just wondering what the cost is going to be.
It'll be worth it.
I don't know, Bruce. Falcone doesn't like bad press.
He loves it!
Run this
I
story
thought she
for
assumed you were
the
like
press.
blackmailing her for
The
it.
next time my name appears in the media,
Ah.
it might be a bit of-
Uh-oh, you got a dialogue
Falcone
thing.
has a way of handling reporters he doesn't like.
I can help you.
I have more money than him. That's what he should have said.
Unnecessary.
Hang
Not
on,
that.
don't you get it?
I always think crime in the city is a hydra. You cut off one criminal's head.
3 more if you're in this place.
Wow!
Unless
It's like that's from another major superhero franchise.
Who's even capable of that?
I'm pretty sure the episode's almost
If we
done.
don't act fast, that void will be filled by someone far worse. Wouldn't be the first time.
Lieutenant Gordon. He has his badge in the right place.
No, I hope that's enough. Sometimes the rest of the force, they have their own agenda. It's a good thing you gave this to me instead of the police. Could end up buried in some evidence log and not on every screen in Gotham where it belongs.
Public attention. That's what brings down men like Falcone. Not a bullet.
Go after my
Well,
storylines?
maybe you did the right
You might
thing
get that
after
too.
all.
I'll be seeing
Yeah,
you.
you regretting your choices now, shitty Batman?
I don't know.
You
We'll have to
didn't
see
break
what
the guy's
comes
arm and you trusted the police.
I didn't trust I trusted Gordon. Gave him the evidence.
What's Jim Gordon
Gordon's
for a
the-
living, Arden? He's the police!
Gordon's the one man on the right side of things. Oh, this is my favorite part of the episode.
When the Ferrari turns into the Batmobile.
Oh, you're playing as Batman and Bruce Wayne.
Oh, what a surprise! It does. I'm shocked.
I don't know. I thought that was a really cool little detail. Because it signifies something about like this game and its approach to stuff. You are Bruce Wayne and Batman, and your car goes that way too,
Just like Batman, he goes
Yeah.
both ways.
just like Batman. I don't know what you people thought Robin is all about. Oh wait, never mind. There's this whole scene. How long is this freaking episode? I thought it was only like a couple hours.
The drone
Well,
cameras and scanning
time to
cameras
work
are already
out.
functional.
All right. Let's find
Well,
Falcone.
now it's time for everyone's favorite part of Batman. Drone warfare.
The old looking at guys.
Good point of entry.
This is how Batman spies on people having sex and stuff. It's this sort of thing that turns him on. What a surprise. You can't pilot a drone one-handed. I don't know what you were doing playing with that water pipe.
Check out the ladies. Gossip?
It's important that I listen in on things and learn about the city.
It's important to know who Mrs. Jones is sleeping with.
That dumb bitch said that I was fake and that my decor was dirty. I know all these people. I've known them for a while. I'm in their social. I fucking hate them.
Bow now. Bow. He knows who the drone's following now.
You'd think one of these guards might look out the window at some point and see this thing flying back and forth, like with a camera looking inside.
At some point, Batman would just kick ass in.
Especially like considering that is true actually. If this is Arkham Batman, everyone would be either running or unconscious by now. But Arkham Batman can do a lot. It's kind of implied you're not quite that level of strength and ability quite yet. And you haven't even met Mark Hamill yet.
I could use that lady's head.
Or that giant cube-like thing.
I can't kill anyone except him, eh?
Yeah. It's some sort of weird morality clause with the software. Batman didn't get it, but Lucius Fox insisted. Now you're gonna plan out your approach.
It's not inverted and it's driving me crazy.
Oh. Well, you can pause it and potentially invert it.
I guess I could.
I don't know for sure, but we can.
Yeah, you can. You always can.
Oh, there you go. Now, just you watch. Next time I play, I'm gonna be like, what the hell is going on?
Can't change your color though.
No, that is the most important decision you've made in this game so far.
I know. I'll hit him off this pillar. Why is he planning this out if you have to do it in one way?
There's two ways for all of them.
Oh.
Just one thing I will give, like it's actually kind of neat, but like the game, like that cube is way more obvious than whatever the other thing was. And to do that.
I can kill him on the table or kill him on the folding screen. Oh, let's use the folding screen. Let's take her.
For some reason, I won't let you. Now, and see, that's a good situation. Like the folding screen shouldn't be that heavy, you know. But I suppose like that would
I
work.
feel like throwing him through the folding screen isn't going to do anything, but okay.
There's a wall right behind it, if that helps. And I think there's a guy on the balcony you have to take out. Like outside. You can just throw him right off the edge. That'll work. Funny if that was the choices anyway. Well, you can knock him out against the glass or murder him. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so there's only one option here. Oh, no, there's two.
Just one's way less obvious. Yeah, let's see the different one.
I swear to God, if it shows you how you're going to kill everybody and then it shows you that you're taking everybody down.
And it'd be funny if, like, he has to improvise this.
I wanted to say not yet, just so Alfred would leave me alone, but then I figured it would send me back to that screen.
Yeah. You are right, though. That's pretty much what it does. But now you see it now. I think you actually get to do it for one thing. As much as this game lets you. Next. Death.
That was the smoke coming out of his lungs that poked so many holes in him.
Skull crushed. Dead.
Yeah, really, like, he's killed a lot of these people. Oh, definitely a broken neck.
So paralyzed, but not dead.
Definitely dead.
Yeah. Good job, Batman. Maybe he did.
Like, just went into a seizure dead.
Oh yeah, there's no human could survive that. I don't care how lightly he threw it. That thing was heavy, and he hit him right in the head with it. But these guys, don't worry. Jesus. That actually.
Building up my old Batman gauge.
Really?
This is why I don't understand why they freaked out when he broke his arm. Like,
That's true.
what did they just break?
Have you seen Batman v Superman?
Again, possibly a dead guy. No.
Me neither. You'd think in my line of work I would have by now. But I've had it on my computer for about 2 or 3 months now. I just really haven't found the occasion to watch it.
It's kind of like eating a food I don't like. It's like, I know everybody wants me to eat this, but I know I don't like it. I'm going to try it and
I mean,
not
eventually
like it.
I'll have to. And I have a feeling it's not going to be like the worst thing in the world, but like, I feel like this is what they're talking about when they're saying Batman kills everyone. But like, I can deal with it like this. Because like, the story's there. Although, looking over this first episode, it wasn't as good as I remember it. But like, there's a lot of ground they have to cover in this intro.
I think it would have been better if they just went into it rather than like establishing like who these characters are and like their motivations. Like everybody knows this. Like not one of these characters hasn't been in another Batman property. Like another mainstream Batman property. Like, I wish they had just gone full blown into the story.
That's true. Because when we get to episode 2, I think that's when things start to pick up.
Yeah, forget your TVs.
We can end this now.
I'll duck!
Effing turret built into his office.
What, you don't have one of those in here?
I'm not a mobster.
See, I told you had a nuke. You are so a monster. See?
I said
Tactical
mobster.
nukes.
I said I'm not a mobster.
Oh, no, you're not a mobster. You might be a gangsta, but not a mobster.
I didn't dispute the monster thing. Alright. So I think it's your last major decision.
You did
of
used to
this
belong to that
episode.
hate group.
The KKK is not a hate group. Are they?
I think they have a thing against libraries or something.
I don't know.
Spare yourself the pain.
I guess that's kind of painful. Like, late fees are just attacks on...
Hey, look what late fees did to Blockbuster.
Where are they? I found your
Blockbuster would probably still be around if it was taxed invaded. Maybe we'll got into our famous libertarian rants. Government is bad.
Oh no,
Paul is
knife!
good. I like getting banned. I didn't play the first Bioshock.
still want to play games.
Alright. Let's just kill this guy and get with it.
Don't worry, it's the cops. They shoot everybody in
Don't
the
worry,
city.
the cops are here.
They claw people's faces off.
I'm not telling you! Which is, to be fair, reasonable.
Uh-oh, blue eyes.
Oh, guys. The other option was to brutalize him on rebar. Let's see, on the other side there.
Yeah.
You could literally impale him.
Did you kill him?
No.
Oh.
I did this. I don't think it kills him, but it could be wrong. You might actually be able to just outright kill as he's Batman. Maybe we'll find out. But yeah, he says it's the wings.
But his parents are still alive, and they're the bad guys.
I admit this scene would be a lot less shocking if you've never read Hush. Is it?
Open fire!
But that being said, that actually, I find that biased me because I assumed they were doing Hush, but they're not. There's that vague similarity, but that's about it.
He hasn't been in a car accident yet either.
Oh yeah, none of that's gonna happen, I don't think. Thomas Elliott should be showing up. I forgot about all that. I literally forgot about the car accident part. Forgot that's how like Thomas gets into the story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like the first thing that happens, someone cuts his cord.
Well, that's what I forgot. It's a long story. Like not long, but there's like a lot of steps to all that. And it's been a long time since I read it. But that's when I first played this episode. I was like, oh, it's Hush. Like. They actually added a lot because you gave that information to Vicky.
Because now they know what's happening.
Do people know?
You told the cops and no one ever found out.
They found out, but there was more of like, if we stab him, then they're like, oh, well, yeah, they have evidence on him now. Oh, I get what you're saying. I guess people do. It got out still.
How many cats do you think Batman has run over? And like squirrels and like things that just step out the street, then boom!
Probably a lot of dogs too.
Batman's probably killed more dogs than people he's saved. He's the real menace of Gotham.
Well, I don't know about that.
Maybe that's why the Joker snapped. His dog got
Probably
hit.
killed more squirrels than people he's saved.
Maybe dogs too, Arden. You don't know.
Not that many.
It's Gotham. There's probably feral dogs. It's like Greece.
Greece has a lot of cats too.
So you hit a lot of cats and dogs is what you're conceding.
That was like one of the best parts of Arkham Knight though. Just rampaging through the city in your Batmobile. And like if you hit the corner of a building, you'll go through the corner of the building. It's actually really well done. It got repetitive after a while because it did that thing like in a lot of sandbox games too, where it's just like here's 60 missions spread over the map, but there isn't like anything beyond the base level.
Collect this shit, yeah. But you can't go inside.
You could pretty much get anywhere that like the car could reasonably get to. So there's a lot.
The parking lot.
Oh, but like you can navigate because like there's this. You can kind of go up on its wheels and you can move it like it's straight. It's very easy to maneuver the car. It's actually a really cool piloting system to have for it, considering it's a car.
What the hell are we doing this for? Bruce, what have you been hiding from me?
But that's better gameplay we don't see in here.
You know what
Where is he?
You mean you did kidnap that boy to make him my sidekick?
There you go. That was episode 1.
The end.
Yeah, it was better in my memory than playing it or than seeing it a second time. Did you stick up for Harvey in front of Falcone?
Yeah, fuck you, Harvey. Yeah.
I did that too. A lot of people did that.
50-50.
Yeah. I was actually in the minority on that one. Leaving him alone. And you were way in the minority for this choice. But I think it actually paid off a little bit better. Most people did not brutalize.
Next time on Batman, he's gonna fight some people and find out a shocking twist about his family. Stay tuned.
It actually starts. When your parents.
When your parents died, your father was working on a secret experiment he never told you about.
So what did you think?
I thought it suffered from the same flaws a lot of initial superhero properties do, where they do too much origin and too much your parents. So right now I think it's going in a really cliche direction, like two guys in suits walking down an alleyway.
What alleyway could that possibly be?
And like the rows in all these things, and it's like, you know.
Yeah. I think that's Falcone's symbol or something weird. But yeah, it was interesting. It was better in my head, but that might be because I'm 2 episodes deeper, and there was just once they kind of get past the origin stuff, I think that really helps.
Oh, I bet they're gonna fall in love, Arden.
Kind of like
original.
People were pointing out like you have Like that, even that's a bit of a morality choice because of Harvey and stuff.
And because they're not married.
Plus, you love Vicky Vale.
Also,
And
Fall
you guys
Guys
are friends for,
Adventures,
like-
wherever comic books are sold.
That was a weird addition at the end of this.
You know where they don't sell comic books? Most places.
Apparently, there is a new comic store opening up in Guelph. People have sufficed to tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
That's actually coming out like this week or something.
City
like
of
that.
Light.
That's actually one thing I will give them credit for is this and Minecraft. They've been really good about making it one episode per month.
Right.
Because the older ones, there'd be huge gaps. So for someone like me who has been playing them kind of as they come out, I might hold off on 4 so we can actually see that one, but like blind. Especially because it does get better from here, or I think so, because I have a better memory of it. But yeah, well, thanks for joining me.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep reading video games.